Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. It's the 20-somethings, well, one ting. Back again with another video. So today I wanted to do a little quick 5-minute video on tips on how to save in your 20s. I've come up with a nice little list here on paper on tips that actually helped me. Transparently, I was able to save quite a bit of money past that $1,000 emergency fund that a lot of Americans don't have. So I want to help everybody else save just as much money and even more. So let's get into it. First and foremost, I want to shout out my lash girl from London. I was in London this summer. Renee, she does what needs to be done. So shout out to Renee. If you're in London, please book her. It's my good sis. And yeah. All right, we got a little bit of a quick change. The sun was going down. So yeah. Tip number 1 is to get educated on the basics. So one of the books that I use to kind of build my foundation is called I Will Teach You to Be Rich. A lot of people know it. Shout out to Little T, Tyra, for putting me onto this book because it changed my financial life. Yeah, so just find a book, a YouTube video, something that can educate you on the basics so you can get going on getting that bread. Tip number 2, I know a lot of people use this and it's super important and helpful, is to break down your budget in percentages. So for me personally, I broke mine down into 50, 10, 10, and 20. And that breakdown is 50% for fixed costs, 10% for savings, 10% for tithes, because I'm a Christian, so I tithe, and 20% for guilt-free spending. Now this is a game changer because the guilt-free spending is really what helped me to not overspend in other areas. So guilt-free is defined in this book as money that you use for anything that you want. So it's 20%, which is a good amount of all the things that you make or all of the money that you make. And so you won't feel bad like penny pinching. You won't need to penny pinch because you'll have a guilt-free bracket in your budget. So for instance, if I'm saving for a trip, I'll use less in 1 month of my guilt-free, and then I'll just accumulate all of the guilt-free money from each month that I didn't use to contribute to my trip. Or I'll get into this in the next point, I will live below my means in certain buckets just so I can accumulate more money to do what I actually want to do. So the guilt-free bucket is a game changer. Get you a guilt-free bucket. Tip number 3 is to live below your means. Everybody says it, but it's one guaranteed way of actually saving money. So try and find a nice apartment. We like nice things, but a nice apartment that isn't necessarily $4,000 in this economy, okay? If you can, if you have a healthy household, live at home, contribute to your family bills, but live in a way that you are able to save a significant amount of money. Again, if you have a healthy household and you can actually do so. I think living below your means is a major, major tip because you're able to accumulate more money faster in that manner. Get a roommate. Living by yourself is great. I've lived by myself and I've lived with a roommate. Pros and cons of both, but if you have a particular goal and you're trying to save money faster, getting a roommate or living at home is one of the best ways to get that money faster. Tip number 4, find out your likes and your dislikes and plan accordingly. So for me personally, I do like to eat out. I do love good eats, and so I budget accordingly for my going out money to eat and enjoy with friends, pure enjoyment. So I know some people don't like spending money on clothes, so therefore they save money from spending on clothes and attribute that to travel, and apply that to whatever you enjoy doing as well. So my 5th and final tip is to be diligent and be consistent. So this is not your opportunity to kind of be lazy with these initiatives. If you're trying to see that money grow, you actually have to put in that work. So be diligent in assessing your budget. Where's your money going? Putting it in those buckets, the percentages, the 50, 10, 10, 20%, or tailor it to whatever you want. Being educated and just putting in the work so you can see that money grow. So I believe I did it in 5 minutes. Praise God. I hope you really enjoyed this short informational video, and please subscribe to see more from the girls. And yeah, have a wonderful day. Bye.